Have you ever wondered where your favorite fast food restaurant first started? Where McDonald's made the first Big Mac? Where waffle fries made their crispy debut? Well, I did, so for the next 5 days, I'm flying across America to visit the original locations of the most iconic fast food chains in America. But only one will be crowned the GOAT. Greatest of all time original location? Yeah, I made that up. First up, Georgia. Behind me is the first ever Chick-fil-A, originally built in 1946. But this place also has a secret name, the Dwarf House. The Dwarf House! And I'm gonna be honest, I'm kind of offended by the name because growing up, people used to call me Dwarf. I was 5'5" all the way up to college. But the good news is that probably means I can fit through that tiny red door behind me. Oh, you can't see it. The guy's covering it. It's right there. Before I crawl through that red door, I need to bring up our conspiracy. According to ChatGPT, this place has a secret basement full of dwarf statues from the 1950s. And here's the thing, I'm terrified of dwarves. But if it exists, I'm gonna find it. Let's go investigate. Yes, that's right. To make this interesting, I'll be investigating one conspiracy per restaurant. But first, I need to make it through this tiny red door. That hurt my knees. Now, this Chick-fil-A was not like any Chick-fil-A I've ever been to. On one side was its original diner, and on the other, just a regular old fast food restaurant. Personally, I'll be going to the dining area because that's where they have these special exclusive items like pies, waffles, burgers, and hopefully no more dwarfs. Where's that basement? Now, the lineup to get inside was really long, which means I had enough time to investigate. Something here is suspicious. I'm gonna find that basement. Is this a trap door? Wait, I think I found it. No, that just leads me outside. It was a fake door. But this door right here, suspicious. So suspicious that they had multiple strong men guarding it. There's absolutely no way I'm going in there. I'm gonna go try to test that door. Oh no, I'm scared. Here goes nothing. Yeah, turns out that secret door was the kitchen and the bodyguards were just hungry dads. Oh look, my table's ready. This is the coolest Chick-fil-A I've ever seen. I actually feel like I'm in the 60s. And I feel like I have to be quiet here because this place is kind of fancy. The best part of these original locations is that they all have exclusive menu items not available anywhere else in the world. Take this Chick-fil-A for example. They have banana pudding, chicken and waffles, and even beef burgers. I love your uniform. I feel like I'm in the 40s.
This is the very first. This is where it all started.
And with the help of my server, Gina, you best believe I ordered every exclusive item possible. Oh, and Gina, she was super nice. Although she recently had a knee accident, she was still here working hard for her family.
Thank you. My pleasure. You enjoyed that, okay?
First up, chicken and waffles. Why do all Chick-fil-A's not have this, by the way? That right there, ladies and gentlemen, is the face of fulfillment. Next up was a beef cheeseburger with waffle fries and mac and cheese. Eating beef at Chick-fil-A felt illegal, but it tasted like heaven, and the mac and cheese even better. And for dessert, my server Gina brought me a free key lime pie on the house. Bless this lady's soul. Wow. All these exclusive menu items did not disappoint. Before leaving, I decided to check out the souvenir shop where I purchased this burger keychain. See, I'm collecting one item from each place I visit because at the end of this video, me and my dad are making a time capsule and locking it up for 100 years. More on that later. Lastly, I decided to check out one more secret door where I found absolutely nothing. This conspiracy has to be false. Unless there's a secret entrance I don't know about, this has to be a lie. And this bench is wet, so I should leave. Now, the exclusive items were a 4 out of 5, but the uniqueness with that red door and retro diner, another 4 out of 5. Putting Chick-fil-A #1 on our GOAT list. Greatest of all time original location. That's gonna take some getting used to. It's time to march to the golden arch. That's McDonald's. Dad, I made it. Behind me is the oldest standing McDonald's in the world, built in 1953. And it sure looks like it. I mean, look at that logo. It looks like it was drawn by a 5-year-old. And I'm loving it. Sorry you had to watch that. On that note, it's time for conspiracy #2. People say this McDonald's is stuck in time and the food still tastes like it did in the 60s. So I brought McDonald's from a current location and I'm gonna compare the two. This McDonald's itself is a time machine. The sign, vintage. The booths, retro. The bathroom, terrifying.
Can I have a cheeseburger and medium fries? Okay, thank you.
Have a good day.
You too.
Now let's just hope this McDonald's tastes like the 60s or I'm gonna be very Mick angry. Oh God. Oldest McDonald's sign in the world.
It's not that cool. It's just a sign.
But what is cool is this dining area. This really is a part of history. And speaking of history, they have a museum here as well, but that's for later. For now, let's eat.
Okay, I'm gonna compare the old McDonald's to the new McDonald's.
To put this to the test, I ordered an identical meal from a McDonald's across the street.
Starting with the cheeseburger. New cheeseburger. Why is this burger so flat? The bottom looks like a pancake. Old cheeseburger. This tastes like 5 times better. It's so much more fresh and the pickles taste good. I don't even like pickles and the pickles taste good. The old cheeseburger is easily better than the new cheeseburger. But what about the fries? New fries? Cold and stiff. McDonald's fries from the 60s, even though it didn't have Minecraft in the 60s.
Now, I couldn't decide which fries were better, so I let these pigeons vote.
That fry, Pidgey?
Here's a fry from the 60s. Here's a fry from today. Yep, even the birds like the old McDonald's.
I think it's safe to say McDonald's was much better in the 60s.
Wait, I almost forgot. I still have an exclusive apple pie that's only available at this location. A fried apple pie. Apparently this is like the best apple pie in McDonald's history. This actually looks way more crispy than a normal apple pie. That guy's definitely judging me for having a camera on the table. What's up? This is the best tasting apple pie I've ever had. They weren't lying. Finally I got to taste something out of my dad's childhood, which is perfect because I think I'm gonna take this box as my souvenir for the time machine.
Now that I got my second item, it's time to investigate this museum.
By the mid-50s, America was moving out to the suburbs.
Ice cream machine from the 60s. I wonder if this was broken back then too. This guy's kind of creepy. Where's Ronald McDonald?
He wasn't far, but
He had no body.
He was literally scrubbing full operating.
Cool museum.
now this McDonald's only had one exclusive item, but it was pretty good. 3 out of 5, man. As far as uniqueness goes, I think this was pretty historical and creepy. 4 out of 5. Sorry, original McDonald's. You are not our Godel.
Look, Dad, I'm at the old McDonald's.
Oh, you like it?
It's so good. It's so good. It's better than the current McDonald's.
Where are you going next?
Next I'm going to
I'm going in and I'm going out, in and out.
InNOut in Baldwin Park, California. I don't know why I made the animation. This was only like a 40-minute drive from the last McDonald's. Behind me is the first ever InNOut built in 1946. But there's one problem. They don't serve food here anymore. It's just an empty burger stand.
Conspiracy time!
Apparently there's a real employee in there, and if you do well enough in the training session, they'll offer you a job at the InNOut across the street. And I'm not leaving here without a job. Let's go investigate.
If I don't get hired here today, my dad is going to be very disappointed in me.
Hello? Is this thing on? Hello? I don't think this actually works.
Look how cheap burgers were 70 years ago. Damn inflation.
Dad, no way you used to get burgers for 25 cents.
Okay, now I need to go get a job.
Hello, sir.
How are you?
How's it going?
Oh,
I'll tell you what.
how did this work back in the day?
So basically we had about 6 to 8 people, so each one had their thing. You know, like fries, grill, buns, dressing the burgers, and we had drinks.
I've infiltrated the kitchen and now I have one mission. Impress Kenny so he gives me a job. First he showed me how to craft the perfect burger and then he put me to the test.
Cheese on top, lettuce, tomato. And you wrap it just like this, and you just serve it out the window like that. What would you rate my burger out of 10?
And if you like it the way you like it, it's an 8.
You think I could get hired at InNOut making burgers like this?
We probably was a way to do it, but I mean, it all got training.
I love Kenny, but I didn't get hired. Shout out Kenny though.
Yeah, Kenny said I need more training, so I went straight to the source. And by training, I mean absolutely housing a meal.
This one's for you, Dad.
But there was one saving grace. They have a one-of-a-kind InNOut University across the street where you can buy an actual InNOut uniform.
This is perfect.
So I'm gonna tell my dad I got hired anyways.
InNOut. Nice.
Okay.
As for the Godel rating, InNOut had no exclusive items, so 0 out of 5. But it was unique and I got a cool souvenir for our time capsule, 3.5 out of 5.
Wait. Colonel Sanders? I'll be right there.
KFC, I'm coming for you. Mr. Sanders, I love you.
Welcome to Corbin, Kentucky, the literal birthplace of KFC. No, seriously, if you don't believe me, well, you have to believe me because there's a big sign here that says so. Now, I have to admit, this has to be the coolest sign I've seen yet. Colonel Sanders, you have outdid yourself. He's not going to see this. He passed away 45 years ago. Fun fact, my dad actually used to work at KFC 25 years ago. They fired him for eating drumsticks in the cooler. Ever since then, he never let me eat KFC. Until today. Sorry, Dad.
And I'm not gonna let my dad stop me from solving another conspiracy.
I read online that the Colonel Sanders Museum at this location is haunted. Now, I don't know if that's true or who it's haunted by, but I'm gonna find out.
Now, what's scarier than a haunted KFC? Disappointing my dad, but luckily I met some friendly people outside.
That's so cool, right?
Yeah.
That sign is amazing.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Very, like, retro.
it is. Have a nice day.
Walking in here, I didn't know what to expect. The first thing I noticed was a statue of Mr. Sanders alongside a life-size version of him. Then it started to get a little creepy. That's literally Mr. Sanders' bed, but more on that later. For now, fried chicken.
I'll just guess.
Sadly, they didn't have anything exclusive, so I took it upon myself to make a custom fun drink in honor of Mr. Sanders.
I'm kind of sad. I couldn't find anything exclusive on their menu. It turns out their menu hasn't changed in over 80 years. 80 years. I don't know. Maybe that's what Colonel Sanders wanted it to be. Good old fried chicken. I don't care what anyone says. KFC has the best fried chicken in the world. It's just so good. Sorry. This couple behind me, so cute. They're literally sitting beside each other. Next up, the fries. Just look at the crisp on these bad boys. Okay, I might be biased, but these taste so much better than regular KFC fries. They're just so crispy. Mac and cheese. I didn't even know KFC had mac and cheese. I guess that's what happens when your dad bans you from going to a fast food place for 20 years. And they gave me a spork. That's what I'm talking about, Coronel. Lastly, my custom KFC fun drink. This one's for you, Mr. Sanders. That tastes like a really good slushie.
This was definitely the most scared I've ever been to eat. Not because of the food itself, but because I was absolutely terrified about exploring this place. All these people walking around, and it didn't help that Mr. Sanders was watching me the whole time.
It's time. I've had my meal. I've built up the courage. If I die, tell my dad I love him. And sorry for eating at KFC after they fired you. It was your fault though. You stole the drumsticks. Let's go.
I don't do well in scary places. This is why I don't watch horror movies. Oh no, his bed.
Okay, this is kind of creepy.
And right next to it was his original bathroom. I know you dropped a couple drumsticks in there, Mr. Sanders.
Maybe this kitchen's haunted.
At this point, I needed a break, so I decided to watch some TV.
Colonel Sanders, you're so funny.
Even the TV was creepy.
Colonel Sanders' original white suit. Maybe this thing's haunted? He is missing a head. Oh, just a couple of pals having a good time. Isn't that right, Colonel?
Yeah, I think this is my cue to get out of here.
Okay, maybe this place isn't haunted, but I'd be lying if I said this place wasn't a little creepy. Now, I just need to get a souvenir for our time capsule, and I need to get out of here because all these pictures of Colonel Sanders is making me feel kind of weird.
And this hat I found was absolutely perfect for our time capsule. My dad's gonna hate this. I ate where it all began. Woo! Exclusive items, 0 out of 5. Sorry, Mr. Sanders. But this place was unique. I mean, his original bed and toilet, a life-size statue, it doesn't get better than that. 5 out of 5. Go to score time.
Starbucks, this plane sucks, but here I come.
Behind me is the oldest standing Starbucks in the world, built in 1971, which is coincidentally 1 year younger than my dad. Ha! Take that, Dad. Even a coffee shop's younger than you. I'm kidding. Please don't kick me out of the house. I'm sorry. I take that back. Now, this is no ordinary Starbucks. I hear this place has exclusive drinks and secret menu items. This lineup's huge. Conspiracy. I should stop dancing. Everybody in that lineup is looking at me. Apparently, the Starbucks uses special coffee beans that aren't available anywhere else in the world, and we're gonna put them to the test. Earlier today, I smuggled these coffee beans out of a regular Starbucks down the road, and I'm gonna compare the two. How am I gonna get my hands on the most prestigious coffee beans in the world? I have no idea.
The first obstacle is this humongous line. This is definitely the longest line out of all the original locations.
I've been in this line for 30 minutes.
Finally, an hour in, I made it to the front and I met a friend.
What's your name?
What's yours?
Manny.
Manny, all right.
Hello.
I made it. I think I should whisper, but I made it.
This place was absolutely tiny, but they did have the first Starbucks store award, which was pretty cool. Now, let's see if I can get my hands on those beans.
One more thing, this is gonna sound crazy, but is it possible I could get like 3 or 4 coffee beans? Just coffee beans?
I was so close to running away in embarrassment, but then...
The closest I could get. I was trying to find a smaller.
Okay, thank you. That's amazing. Okay, thank you, sir. Let's go. I have secured the beans.
Waiting in line for my exclusive Cantaloupe milk tea, I decided to check out the souvenirs, but they weren't good enough for the time capsule. And of course, in typical Starbucks fashion, they spelled my name wrong.
I still don't know how I pulled it off, but I got my hands on an exclusive drink and the most prestigious coffee beans in the world. Hear that? That just sounds prestigious. But I think I should try the exclusive drink first.
The Heritage Cantaloupe Iced Milk Tea. Why does Starbucks always have long names?
Oh my god, that tastes like candy in a cup. And I'm drinking it in front of the ocean.
But now it's time to see if these coffee beans truly are special.
I don't know why that was so dramatic. I'm not even sure if I know how to test these. I'm not a coffee expert, but they look pretty similar. Oh, I spilled them.
So I decided to do it the only way I know how.
Regular Starbucks coffee bean. That is extremely strong. I would give that like a 4 out of 10. But what about the most exclusive and prestigious coffee bean on the planet? This right here is Starbucks history. Dude, that's actually good. They weren't lying.
This is the item I'm gonna be taking as my souvenir. I mean, what better souvenir can I get from the oldest Starbucks in the world than the most prestigious coffee bean on the planet? And who knows, maybe in like 30 years, my kids can sell this for like $100 or something. Okay, probably not.
Exclusive item score 4.5 out of 5. This milk tea was amazing. In terms of uniqueness, I have to give this tiny Starbucks a 2 out of 5, which means Chick-fil-A is the GOAT. Greatest of all time original location, that tiny red door by server Gina. It was a perfect original location experience, but now we got something even bigger to worry about.
Capsule, would you look at the day? Tell my dad that I'm on the way.
Okay, Dad, open your eyes.
5 days, 5 flights, 5 original locations, but the truth is, this trip was about something much bigger than fast food. It was about capturing a moment in time with my dad. See, he's the one who taught me to chase stories, not just meals, and now we're locking it all up. The souvenirs, the secrets, the stories, a small piece of the past sealed for the future. And maybe someone finds this time capsule one day and sees what we saw. A father and a son doing something kind of dumb to hold on to something kind of special. Thanks for being a part of it.